Hello and welcome to TelecomTV. We're here at Mobile World Congress 2017 here in Barcelona and in Spain. And I'm talking with John Healy of Intel. Good to see you again, John. It's being said that after all the hype, 2017 is the year that NFV will be deployed properly commercially on a wide scale. But there are still some obstacles on that roadway preventing that happening immediately. Can you tell us what those obstacles are, do you think, and how will you overcome them?
Clearly a tremendous amount of progress has been made, and we're seeing that this year at the show. So many new applications and so many different types of virtual network functions are being implemented together. But you're right, there are still some challenges to overcome. What China Telecom have done in this demo, embracing an architecture like rack scale design with the configurability and the resource pooling and management that's made available, plus the integration and implementation of multiple vendors' VNFs is a great step in the direction of what's required across the industry to truly create interoperable solutions. So the challenges we see are things like VNF onboarding, the need for a more capable scheme for onboarding multiple VNFs from multiple different vendors to truly create an interoperable set of solutions for the market. There's a lot of work going on there, more required around the management and orchestration layers. The other that was already mentioned is then the challenge of scale, truly deploying at scale across the industry so that the level of ruggedness and service assurance and scalability can really be reinforced and ensured in how these implementations come to market. Again, work is well underway there, but more work is to be done. And the last I'll mention is this need for constantly deriving the right kinds of metrics and performance parameters and business implication parameters. Some will call it TCO, total cost of ownership. Others will say it's a performance analysis to allow the industry to have a standardized way of looking at the consequence of deploying NFV at scale to their business, so that the range of investments required to really fuel the growth and the scale that's really in front of us can be best informed and best reinforced. But these are being addressed. There's more work to be done with them. We're very, very excited about the progress we're seeing this year.
Can you tell us what Intel technology helped China Telecom in that network transformation process?
There are a number of challenges that you have to be able to accommodate, and the technologies we bring really are across the entire stack. Of course, there are the technologies within the platform themselves, the CPU, the associated technologies within the CPU to really help network workloads to be accelerated to perform exactly where we expect them and need them to be, whether that's in the virtualization layers, whether that's within the packet processing with frameworks like the Data Plane Development Kit or DPDK, virtual switching support, and even all the way through to the network resources with the Ethernet components and the support for elements as well. Where it really all comes together is how you can bring those technologies and implement them in a framework like RSD, exactly what this demo is describing. The ability to compose those resources up through the orchestration stack, and a lot of the work we do is technology contribution into the orchestration and control layers as well, like work with OpenStack and that community and others like Open Daylight from a control perspective. And of course, with all of the VNFs that we described here in this demo, there's work involved in helping those software vendors to optimize their functions with the technologies that exist inside the platform. And it's through the harmonizing of how that virtual function can operate, taking advantage of the technology, ensuring it can be managed through the orchestration layers, and then the pod management and the resource allocation within RSD that takes advantage of the underlying assets of the platform. It's truly in this top to bottom view from application right down to platform that those technologies best present themselves to help to solve some of the challenges that exist in building out a next generation infrastructure. So what we're seeing through the demonstration here is really all components of those elements coming together and being manifest in a multi-vendor interoperable way.
John, thank you very much indeed.